e-rev applied directly to the forehead. e-rev applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head-related injuries. View at your own risk.
Hello everybody and welcome to e-rev TV, where tonight's going to be TGL Open here between Mob Deep and Vex Gaming. I'm going to be your host tonight, Anger, and co-casting with me tonight. Good evening, Sparks. How's it going, girl?
It's going really well, Anger, and how about you?
It's going great, as we're going to have two teams here battling it out once again on Backlot, and it seems like this week we just really have seen a ton of Backlot. So again, we're going to get some more encore performances here on this map between these two teams for TGLA, and this should be a pretty good matchup here. Both teams coming in 4-0 in TGL Open. Vexed is ranked number 1, Mob Deep ranked number 3, and this is going to be a nice match. So let's go over the starting lineups here. First, for the Marine side, Mob Deep will be on that side. We will have Spec, the Krez, Mav, Chimp, and Gordo. And for the Op 4 side, we will have Freak, Cubed, Nexus, looks like Enzo, and I believe Pop Bottles is going to be Monkey or SS. I'm not sure, but I'll call it how I see it. And off the bat already, Mav getting a nice double nade kill there. Great job to really hurt Vex off the gates here. Right now it's going to be 3v3 as Nexus takes out the Krez there with the AK. Nice job. And right now we're going to look at Cubed here for Vex, as he's going to get the bomb here at the L turn. So he's picked it up, and now it looks like they're going to rotate along with looks like Nexus here to the B bomb site. So Mav right now, the last man standing here, and he's in top A, trying to get some shots into the B apartments area, but it's going to be a tough task here. He's going to be going up against 3 members from Vexed here as Mab is rotating back to the B bomb site. Shots being fired across there. Cube gets the plant down, so now the time clock is going up against Mav here. 39 seconds for Mav to try to defuse something. Takes out Pop Bottles there. Nice job. And now it's going to be a 1v2 here. Nexus and Cubed, and there it is there. Nexus taking out Mav with the AK. So an early 1-0 lead here for Vex Gaming. So right now I'm going to take a look off the start here. As I was looking at Vex there off the start, we're going to take a look at Mob Deep in this next round. And I'm going to take a look at them as they're ready to go here. And it looks like we're going to have the setup here. It looks like it's going to be a 3-2 split. 3 going to A, Bordeaux Mav going to A. As Spec going mid right now. Mav taking out Enzo there, so nice job. And Spec now moving really aggressive by the bricks here in mid, and Nexus taking out Chimp. So everything's all evened up here. 4v4 here as Nexus for Vex. We're going to take a look at him as he's in the mid area right now, possibly trying to rotate to the B site. Now he's going to take some looks over into the A. We have Mav right now in top A. Cube taking out Mav with the AK. Gordo moving and taking out Cube there with the 74. So Spec, Gordo, and Decrez going up against Nexus and Pop Bottle. So let's take a look and see where these players are at. Spec right now is near the MG house, coming out of the hole from mid. Takes out Nexus there. We're going to take a see where Pop Bottles is. Pop Bottles taking out Spec there, and Pop Bottles is moving in, takes the gun that he just killed from Spec, moving into garage, and now possibly to the A bomb site. He's going to have to pick up the bomb there, but the Krez takes out Pop Bottles with the AK. So everything even up 1-1 here, Sparks. And anything that you're seeing surprising here off the stars? We really haven't seen any set nades, have we?
Not very many, but I was watching Vexed, and I was really surprised at what they were doing because they were sending some people towards B and then back around their spawn to A. So I'm not really sure what's going on with them, but they need to get something down.
Great there. And also, in case I just forgot here, on the video, my man Limek, and I didn't mean to forget you there, as the fight is being taken off here as Mob Deep getting 3 kills here, and Vex Cube is all by himself, and he gets butt raped there by the Krez really easy there from the top apartment. 2-1, and Mob Deep gets a team ace. Right now, we're going to head on over to Mob Deep's war room. Let's go.
Bad nade, watch it. I don't know how it lands. It hits down.
Watch middle. One front and back A.
Middle. Mid A.
Top mid.
2 back A. Going in bottom A. Got one more. Where's last 2?
Usually plays, he was by BMG.
Speak up.
Alright, back to live action here as the plant went down, and Mav's going to have to rush all the way to B to get this thing defused, so he's going to have more than enough time here. Mav really picking it up. He's going to have to go against Freak here, as we're going to take a look, and Freak's in the washroom here, going up against Mav. And Mav right now working the bottom apartments now, and as he's moving over to that spot, he doesn't see Freak, so Freak's just being really patient there, and we'll see what is going on. Freak making his move right now, and Mav, oh, great job from Mav. He was waiting for Freak to come out, and Freak really popped out a little passive there, and Mav will get the defuse with just about 0.6 seconds left, so nice job there by Mav.
That was an ace too.
Was it? I didn't even, I was bouncing around there. Nice job, Mav, and it's 3-1 here in the favor of Mob Gaming. So we're going to take a look at the e-rev scoreboard here. Mav going 10-2, looking very good. He's carrying Mob Deep right now. The Krez going 3-2. We have Vex, Nexus for Vex going 6-3, and Cube going 3-3. So right now the fighting is taking place once again in Gordo 4. Mob Deep gets lit up there by Cube, but he does take out Enzo. So right now it's going to be 4 against 3. The one-man advantage here going to Mob Deep, as Mob Deep is bouncing around here. Spec taking control of the mid area here. The bomb is near the L turn. Cube is going to have to try to pick that up as he's the closest one. Mav taking out Pop Bottles there. So not looking very good. Cube getting wrecked there by Decrez with the AK. So Nexus here for Vex is the last man standing. Nexus taking out Chimp, but he gets lit up there by Decrez. Mob Deep extending their lead here 4-1. And just a really fun action between these two teams here, Sparks.
Yeah, I'm actually really liking how Mob isn't, kill whoring, as people like to describe it. But yeah, they've been standing back, just kind of like waiting for them to come, being really patient, and I'm liking that.
Well, right now, oh, nice set nade there by Spec, so he's doing a nice job there, taking 2 members from Vex out of the action there. As Spec right now is just wrecking fools, taking out Freak, Krez taking out Nexus, Cube taking out Gordo, and Spec with 4 kills. Oh my god. 5-1, and Spec lighting up the board here as he's jumping up his KDR big time. We're going to head on over to Vexed War Room. So, Limerick, let's go.
Or they have to use range on us.
I got the B kid, I got the B kid. Probably gonna be one.
He's in little room. Whole room.
Got him.
Nice save. I need a middle, Dave, watch it.
These guys play A.
Back A.
Planning. Going back of A towards your swan. Nelson.
He's already launching. Nice.
All right, back to live action as Vex picks up another round here. So it's 5-2, still in the favor of Mob Deep. Very, very strong showing thus far from Mob Deep. We'll see what they can do on the offensive side, but right now on the defense, doing a nice job here. I'm going to take a look at Vex here as they're popping out. It looks like they're going to have 3 going to B. Freak right now is going to be the delayed push and possibly flanking around into the A, maybe the mid. But right now, it looks like Vex is going very, very heavy to the B bomb site. Smoke being deployed or in between bottom apartments there and really trying to give them some cover from the mid area. And right now, Cube getting taken out by Spec there. So Enzo and Cube, the last 2, Cube now by himself, and he gets lit up by Mav. And I got to tell you, Mav right now and Spec, and Decrez is picking up his game. This is looking to be a great roster right now. They're just doing some just amazing work here. And Mav, you remember him from Rival Gaming, great shot, and I remember him from the Battlefield series. So he's got a good shot, and he's shown it once again. And you can't forget Spec and Decrez. You know, they're just doing an outstanding job thus far. So Cube right now taking out Spec with a nice set nade. Cube, a Freak taking out Gorlo there, and looks like Vex right now is getting control of the L turn and the A bomb site. So let's see what Mob Gaming is going to try to do here. Vex, Enzo takes out Chimp. We haven't talked much about Chimp, but he's not doing very well thus far, but I'm sure he'll pick it up. And what the hell was Mav doing taking a nap there? He got lit up by Freak there with the 74. Decrez taking out Vex. Enzo there. So right now it's going to be 3v1. We're going to take a look at the Krez here as he's the last man standing coming from the B streets moving into mid area right now. This is not looking good, but we have pop bottles on top mid building. Freak right now on top of A, Cubed lower A, and he does take out the Krez there with the AK, so good job there. 6-3 now as Vexed gets another round in their favor. We're going to head once again to War Room. We're going to go back to Mob Deep. Let's listen in.
I can't shoot. My FPS drops really bad.
Hey, just stay inside. Just stay inside. I'll flash your front.
One mid A flash. Mid A flash.
Got him. Bomb in A. Bomb front A. Bomb front A.
L.
One
L
turn.
turn.
L turning air conditioner. Air conditioner.
Okay, AC.
This guy L.
Yep, L turn.
2v1.
Let's sit behind the tractor.
Gordo's got front A.
I'll check if he goes front A. Yeah.
Bomb
There's a
SCV.
bot-
Front A.
front A.
I hear him over here by tank. Front A hurt.
Got him.
This round coming up.
All right, back to live action here as Mob
I'm
Deep
gonna
picks
nade
up
it
another
to
one, another round here in their favor. So 7-3 as they extend it. We're going to head to the 11th round, and again, these two teams really fighting it out, and Mob Deep getting the upper hand here thus far, Sparks.
Yeah, they say that defense is the easier side, so hopefully if Vex can, you know, pick up their game a little bit more, they'll be able to get some rounds in, and they'll go off into defense a little bit stronger.
That is true there as Chimpe takes out Nexus there with the AK. Chimpe with a double kill taking out Enzo. And Chimpe really doing a nice job here picking up the game here on top of 10 building. And right now he's going to get that covered there. Map taking out Cute. So Mob Deep really lighting up the board here. Pop Bottle's the last man standing getting taken out there by Decrez. 8-3 now as Mob Deep looking very, very strong here as we head into halftime. In case you didn't know, you can get your shoutouts alive and over the air at pound e-rev on the game Surge or QNet Network. You can make sure you hit up myself, Anger, or Sparks, and we'll be getting those shoutouts across during halftime or maybe at the end of the match when we get a break in the action. So right now, Chimp A getting a nice set nade there. Next is taking out Mav, and right now 4 members from Mob Deep really lighting up the board here. Still alive. Spec, nice double kill there from Mob Deep. Freak taking out the Crest. And a poor Freak right now is by himself here as he's in MG House front yard, and he's getting lit up. He's blinded, and he gets taken out there by my man Fatty Gordo. So 9-3, we head into halftime, and Mob Deep looking very, very strong here as they're going to be moving to the offense. Vex now moving to the, as people would say, the easier side, defensive side. So they're really going to have to pick it up here, and let's see what they can do. So let's see if I have any shoutouts here over IRC. And yes, I do. We have a oh wow, this just in, Apostle from the new X30 team. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, they used to be Powerhouse, and I want to give a personal congratulations and good luck to them on that, on their new move to X30 Gaming. But Apostle says this just in, X30 beats Nexus, that's all. So alright, Apostle, we appreciate that, a little update there. And last but not least, I guess that is pretty much it. That's all I have thus far in the early portion here. But you can definitely get your shots to myself or Sparks. Sparks, do you have anything?
I have absolutely nothing, Anger.
That's okay. We'll definitely get those out sooner or later here as they'll be coming in. But right now, this match really Mob Deep right now. I mean, as I'm looking at the e-rev scoreboard, we have Mav going 18-5, Spec going 12-7, and Decrez going 11-6. These three members from Mob Deep are really, I mean, just really putting a hurting on Vex. I mean, we have Cube going 9-10, we have Enzo going 7-11, and Freak going 6-10. They really got to pick it up here on the defense, Sparks. Otherwise, it's going to be an early lights out for Vex Gaming.
Yeah, I'm really seeing Mob pulling through just because how they played on defense. Honestly, I could totally see them dominating in offense.
Yep, in case you enjoy Mob Deep, you're going to take a look at their main team tonight. Just Add Water, and I believe my man Joint Task Force 2 from Dynamo will be casting Mob Gaming, their TGLP Pro team, going up against my team Dynamic. J5, his team there taking on, doing some nice work in professional TGLP and CVOM and all those other leagues. So we'll be watching them tonight at about 11:15 Eastern. So make sure you stay tuned right here at e-rev TV for Mob Gaming and Dynamic. So right now I'm going to take a look at Mob Gaming, or excuse me, Mob Deep, as I'm getting the mobs all mixed up here. But we're going to take a look at Mob Deep here as we'll see what type of offensive push here they're going to have as Spec gets taken out there by Enzo. Gordo right now being really patient by the APC, but he's going to take a look at Enzo here. Gordo going one-on-one with Enzo. Shots being fired, but nobody killed quite yet as they're kind of wall banging a little bit as as Enzo throws a flash up in here just to try to give him some cover. Next, this nice double kill there, taking out Mav and Decrez. So Vex right now on the defense looking very, very good as Gordo is the last man standing here for Mob Gaming. He gets lit up there by Enzo, so a nice team ace from Vex, and that's got to feel really good there. It is 9-4 here, and you know, Sparks, that's got to feel really, really good on the defensive side because you were not doing anything on the offense if you were Vex.
Yeah, I'm actually liking how they're going to be doing this I think they're sending at least 2 guys B, 2 guys A, and 1 guy mid, so they're kind of getting their defense covered really, really well. Plus, they're doing a really, really good job in, you know, rotating around the map, so it's actually a really good game for them.
Yeah, they're showing a really, really nice, showing a lot of work here on the defense. Let's see if they can keep it up because, again, once Mob Deep can find a hole in that defense, they'll exploit it. And right now, we're going to take a look at Gordo, the last man standing once again, and he's around the A bomb site. So he's going to be going up against Pop Bottles, Nexus, and Cubed. So let's take a look at Gordo here as he's making his way into the A bomb site. We have Cubed on totally the polar opposite of the map there in the apartments. We have Nexus on top of A. And last but not least, Pop Bottles in mid. So Nexus will be probably the first member here for Vex to take a look at my man Gordo here as he's just really... he gives a fake plant there. He's got over 43 seconds here, so he has a lot of time in his favor. But once the clock starts ticking and the pressure starts kicking in, he's going to have to get this plant down because, again, they know where he's at, so they're going to start converging here on the A bomb site. So he's going to try to get that down, and there it is there as Gordo gets the plant down. So let's see what he can do. Now the pressure back on Vexed here to get this defused. Wall banging there as Pop Bottles takes out Gordo there with the 74. And this is way more than enough time as Pop Bottles is going to get the defuse. Nice job there, and Vex gets another round here in their favor. 9-5 now as they're creeping up, trying to tie this thing back up. We're going to go to War Room. We're going to head on over to Vexed here, Limey. Let's go.
That's where the name's from. Dude, where do you think this name came from?
Dude, if they ask for like post-game interviews,
just play
just
that
start
song.
singing that.
Just play the song, dude. Singing it, playing it.
Lots of nades B. One's top B, I think.
One jumped out middle. Going to our mid door.
Hey, you want me connected?
I can't let him jump out like that. That's awesome.
One came front A, side A. There you go.
Last,
Nice.
last guy was, middle guy's dead. Last guy was at B.
Bombed down at A.
Top B.
He's getting flapped up. You hit him a couple times. Play the bomb. Just play smart. Just fucking don't try to kill him.
It's coming around back to mid, I think.
That's me. That's me. Yeah, he's middle. I hear him middle.
He's by red 10.
Towards A? Okay. I'm going top mid.
Good job.
There you go.
All right, back to live action. 9-6 now as Mob still has the lead here. Mob deep. And I have to tell you, Sparks, I mean, Vex right now is getting into the bomb sites very, very quickly here, and that's what's really giving them the advantage here on the defensive side here. You know, Mob Deep's really going to have to work it really, really good here because right now they're just not getting into where they need to be. As again, Vex is in the positions where they need to, both bomb sites very quickly here, Sparks.
Yeah, I like the smoke that they have going for them, but I don't think they're using it to their advantage. I think they're just putting it up because they have smoke and they just want to use it. But hopefully they can get something through because Mob definitely needs this.
No, Gordo takes out Nexus there with the AK. So right now it's going to be freaking Pop Bottles for Vex right now going up against Spec, Decrez, and Gordo. And right now most of the Mob Deep members, Decrez on top of apartments. Freaking a nice double kill with the 74 taking out Spec and Gordo. So freaking Pop Bottles now going up against Decrez. And Decrez is not a good position to be in. I mean, you had a 3-2 advantage there. Now it's a 2-1 advantage here. And Vex has really turned the tables here in this round. So we're going to take a look at the Crez here, trying to get throwing a nade. Oh, what a nade! Takes out Pop Bottles. Whoa! Jeez, he had that nade on lock. Wow. He must have had some type of sonar on him and like, dead. So right now we have Decrez now getting the bomb here, and he does have it in his hands as he has over 20 seconds here to get this down. He's in the A bomb site. Shots being fired from the outside A, and what a job from Decrez, clutching up with the clutch goggles, taking out Freak. 10-6. So they really needed that round there to stop the momentum that Vex was gaining there on the defensive side. So right now we're going to head back to War Room. Let's listen in and see what Mob Deep is doing.
He's playing tractor.
That's his top A, top A, top A, top A.
Lower 10.
Low by 10, low by 10.
Fucking outside of apartment step.
Top A.
Outside of A.
Outside apartment step. And top mid.
Cubed plays B. One guy plays tin or lower tin. One guy's
All right, back to live action, and Vex gets a team ace, so 10-7 now as the pressure is starting to mount a little bit here. Mob Deep really needs to get a couple of rounds to really hurt Vex here, but they're just not doing it. And I'm going to take a look at Vex right now as we have Enzo possibly going to mid. We have Freak right now going to A along with Nexus here. Cube going to B. So they pretty much have a nice setup defense here. Smoke being deployed around there to give them a little bit of cover as Gordo takes out pop bottles from the mid with the AK. Prez now going to the mid area right now under 10 building possibly to rotate. Chimpe taking out Enzo there. Krez getting lit up there by Cube. Great job there as Cube doesn't see Chimpe, but Chimpe does take out Cube there. Saw him with the bomb, so Chimpe moving to the B bomb site right now. He's going to try to get this plant down as he's going to give a fake plant. So right now it's going to be Freak going up against Chimpe, Spec, and Mav. And let's see what Chimpe can do here as he does get the plant down, so 40 seconds in his favor. He has the clock as a teammate here going up against Vex here. Freak by himself. Freak, the pressure's all on him as Mav cleans that round up, taking out Freak. 11-7 here, Sparks, as you know, it is really hard here. You see Vex trying to come back, but Mob Deep, you know, trying to just really take their spirit away by gaining an extra round there as Vex gets some type of momentum.
Yeah, I'm really seeing that Vex is kind of, you know, trying to play it smart, you know, like they're getting the kills in, but I think that in a sense that their tactics are a little bit off. So hopefully they can just, you know, double team on certain players and take them.
Well, right now the battle taking place here as Chimpe takes out Enzo. Pop Bottles taking out Chimps. Back and forth. The Krez taking out Cube. And Mav cleaning things up, taking out Pop Bottles there. So Freak, once again, the last man standing, takes out Gordo in top A right now. The Krez gets some shots, and he does take out Freak from top apartments. And now it is 12-7 as Mob Deep into that final round possibly here. And we're going to go right back to War Room. Let's go to Vex, and let's see what they can do on defense.
Yep.
Nice cube.
I threw a grenade. Didn't get shit.
I got fragged by a beamer.
Oh, he's bottom A. What the?
Bottom A, he's in A.
Outside A. Outside A by the ladder.
He's up on the jump.
He's still there, still by ladder, tagged. Mine went lower A.
Increase goes B.
He did.
One's Delta, and I don't know where the other guy's at.
Oh, he's at B, dude. What a fucking home.
Great.
Just come in the door already. Oh, you faggot.
Dude, it's fine. They're playing it like it's fucking CPS.
Honestly.
We scrimmed this map like 3 times.
Do we have to play out?
All right, back to live action, ladies and gentlemen, and that is it. Mob Deep winning this 13-7. They take out Vexed, and more than likely they will take that #1 position. It depends on what that second-ranked team does, but you got to give a lot of love here for Mob Deep and really following the footsteps of their main team here, Sparks.
Yeah, GG to them. It was actually a really intense game. Even though Vex kind of came through with their defensive rounds, Mob definitely pulled through.
Yeah, so great job there, and I want to give a personal shout out to the Godfather. I hope he's watching here, which I'm sure he is there. Shout out to you, bro. What is up? You'll see some of us at Nerveland, so we'll make sure we'll say what's up to you, bro, as your team looks very, very good here, and we'll definitely take a look at your main team coming up at 11:15 Eastern, going up against Dynamic. So Just Add Water and Joint Task Force 2 will have the call on that match. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, as they're playing out the last rounds here for RPI and such, we'll let that go. We'll watch that while we get some shout-outs across the air. Do you have any shout-outs, Sparks, or is it pretty quiet there for you?
I actually got 4. I got one from Exo Covert, and he said, shout out to Sparks and Anger Rule and Pound Extras. Also, I got another one from Stover. He is the writer for TWL. I believe he's the main writer now, so congrats on that. He says, give me a shout out to Forsaken and say Stover says he owns you. I have one from Mr. Buttface. Shout out to the game of lacrosse. And Hillo says love you. And that's all I got.
Alright, well, for myself here, I got one from my man J5, Johnny 5 from Dynamic, just saying pound T Dynamic, love Anger. Love you right back, J5. And we have one here. See, I think you said this one, but I'll say it again just because I can. Forsaken here. Shout out to Sparks. Way to let me know you were casting. Good game. Nothing but love, though. And I have one here from, I don't know if this is the clan or what, but this is from who? From L, I guess. Hi, sir. Good shout casting, bro. Your voice turns me on, bro. And grats on Chimpe down talking my boy Logan Badfish Null and his team. And he is a fucking shitty pound limitless. Alright, bro. Oh, man. We have one here from Stover. Give a shout out to the e-rev family for hooking it up in COD 4 and continued mutual respect. And gotta love Stover as he's getting his right on. He's doing a lot of writing for other leagues. We have one here from Dynamo from Sharpie. Shout out to everyone. Hi. That's from Sharpie from Dynamo. And that's all I have. Is semi-quiet. Let me exit the game and see if I have anything on Xfire. As I'm going to take a look at X. I heard in my ear as I was getting spammed. And yes, Apostle, thank you. They beat Nexus, X3O Gaming. Way to come out of the box there from Powerhouse to X3O. They beat Nexus 16 to 13. So great job. Way to make your sponsor look good there. So it's all butter. That is all I think I have here. Yep, that's all I have. So as we look back on this match here, Sparks, we have Mob Deep now going 5-0 and looking really good in TGL Open. They have a nice roster, and hopefully they can keep it together the whole season because I see nothing but big things from this team, Sparks.
Yeah, Mob did a great job today. I'm really impressed at what they did, especially on their defense. They definitely had their strat down and they held it, so I'm really impressed. Also, that I think that they should be able to move up, maybe. Well,
it might be a little late now, but maybe at the end of the season. But for Vex, they go to 4-1 now. I know Cubed, and he's going to get this team together. They're a good team. They'll get it together, I'm sure. And once they do, I'm more certain you'll see them in the playoffs. And once you do, they're going to be a dangerous team. I think this team, Vex, will be a quiet team throughout the whole season. They'll get their thing going, and then in the playoffs, they'll really make some noise. So no worries, Cubed. I know you guys will fix it and come back the next week and do some damage. So no worries there for Vex, but they are going to go to 4-1 here in this TGL Open week number 5. So that is all I have here. And Limek, you have anything before we put this one to bed?
Nothing other than take a minute or two and register with ProGamingCentral.com. My usual freaking whoring of URL. That's about it. It was a good match.
Yep, no doubt about that. So that is all we have. Make sure you stay tuned. About half hour from now, you're going to watch Mob Gaming, the COD 4 Pro team for the Mob family there, going up against Dynamic. So that's a tasty roster also. So this is going to be a nice matchup between these two teams. Looking forward to that. As Just Add Water and maybe Joint Task Force 2 will have that call from Dynamo. So we'll see you guys in a little while. Until next time, join us Sunday as we're going to have some more cow action for Season 2. We'll have it right back again as we're probably going to have Seraphic and Legacy Esports. I'm going to try to set that up. So if anybody from those two teams are listening, hit me up, bro, so we can get a time and get this scheduled. So until then, adios.
Hi, this is Logan Badfish Wolf from Phoenix.
Hey, this is Prank from Team Pandemic.
Hey, this is Mike JTS2 MP from Team Dirty Bird.
Hey, this is Hipshot from DNO, and you're watching e-rev.
E-rev, don't just watch it, get into it.
This is Hazen's only good player Morris.
This is Mike Zulio Sepsi from Powerhouse Gaming.
Yo soy Matt Chimpey Gomez del equipo de Hexagon Gaming.
Hey, it's the Queen of Victoria.
Hey, this is Chuck Prep White from Team DRT.
Hi, this is Salvador from 50 Cal, and you're watching e-rev TV.
E-rev, don't just watch it, get into it.
Salut, c'est François Joufflu Lortie de Final Destination.
Hey, this is Big Tuck, baby Chase Tucker from 50 Cal.
This is Rob SSR Myers from Fragdomina.
Hey, this is Brett from Team Guardian.
Hey guys, this is Nabor from Team Pandemic, and you're watching e-rev TV.
E-rev, don't just watch it, get into it.
e-rev. Applied directly to the forehead. e-rev. Applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head related injuries. View at your own risk.